Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you for Thursday, the 23rd day of April. Here we go. In a continuation of yesterday's halacha, I just wanted you to know that we said yesterday you're not allowed to plant. You're not allowed to plant on Shabbos, and we gave some applications of how that could end up happening to you, even though you're a city person. Today we learned that you're also not allowed to protect plants, because when you protect plants, that is like helping them grow. Really, protecting a plant and helping it from damage is considered a form of zorea because you're helping the plant to grow. Therefore, if you see damage happening to a plant from, I don't know, some kind of cold snap or whatever, and you want to throw a cover over all the plants because of that, that's something that you're not allowed to do on Shabbos. If you saw all of a sudden a bunch of bugs arriving and you wanted to spray insecticide on your plants, you're not allowed to do that either on Shabbos because that's helping them grow. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway, pruning, like cutting off branches to help the remaining branches grow, which may have other problems in it too, but it is also a problem of zorea because you're helping the rest of the tree grow when you do that. If you see a bunch of debris tangled up inside of your plant and you feel like it's choking it off from whatever, and you want to remove rocks and debris and stuff like that from flowers as you sit there next to them on Shabbos and just pick out some junk, you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos because that too is considered planting. I know it's the wrong season, but while we're on it, I'm just going to tell you that to those people who have a cover over their sukkah during the rain, lifting off that cover and causing all the rain to run off of that sukkah cover onto the grass could be considered a problem also of zorea. You're watering the grass. So there are a couple of solutions to that. Not all rabbis agree, but according to those who consider it a problem, they might suggest that you, A, ask a non-Jew to open your sukkah cover. That way you, the Jew, are not causing any water to run right onto the grass. Some people will put a plastic cover on the grass that's near the edge of the sukkah, and then when you open up your sukkah cover, the water will run off of the sukkah cover onto that plastic. If it then runs off of the plastic onto the grass, that's not your concern because that's kind of more like indirect, but you got the water to land on the plastic cover that's at the side of the sukkah. That would be another good way to deal with that. And there are a certain number of rabbis who say that it doesn't have to be considered much of a problem anyway, because when you are opening your sukkah cover, you're probably opening it soon after a rain ended, or within proximity to some rains. The water is already on the grass is already wet, and the additional little bit of whatever that lands there when you open the sukkah cover is not significant compared to the rain that had just landed on the grass, and therefore that made it totally okay according to some rabbis. And also, if your sukkah is on a porch, deck, concrete area or whatever, and the water runs off of the sukkah cover when you open it onto the porch deck or concrete slab or something like that, and then from there it runs off onto the grass, then that also is not your concern, and that would be considered fine, just like when you put the plastic over the grass, because it's considered, again, indirect. The water, as you lifted the cover, ran down the cover onto the porch, and from the porch it bounced off onto the grass. That is indirect, and you don't have to consider that your problem. But the general rule still is, don't water the grass, don't do things that helps grass and flowers and plants grow on Shabbos. It's not allowed. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.